Hey, we're about to breach the room. We have word that there are Pooh and 3 of his friends that are invaded our living room. My son's gonna take the bayonet. I'm gonna provide cover fire with the strife, and we are gonna go ahead and repel the intruders. All right, here we go. Bayonet to my son. I'll take the grenade. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go! Get in there with the bayonet! Chop him! Chop him! Yay! Alright, so stay tuned for the Close Combat Modulus Kit review. Alright, so let's get into this thing. I got the second one that I have open. I'm going to leave one boxed. And I'm going to say right now, after playing around with this thing for quite a while last night with my son, that this kit definitely has some flaws. And I'll get into those problems in a little bit, but I do want to tell you about some of the things that I do like. This kit is very cool for aesthetics. To put this bayonet on the front of some of your blasters, as you saw some of my demo pictures of what some of your combinations can look like, it really does give it a really cool effect. I mean, before you were only limited to the chainsaw, now you have a couple more options with this bayonet. Now the grenades, I do like the fact that they gave you 2 different color choices. As you can tell, they did the orange predominantly with the gray and the white, and then they did white with the gray and the orange. For instance, this might look really cool on a predominantly orange strife or a predominantly orange demolisher. And this one that's predominantly white will look really good on the Recon or the Modulus. So the fact that they gave you 2 different color options, I think, was a huge plus. One of the downsides to these grenades is they are extremely light. I'll get into that in a minute. Now, as far as the clips go that you can actually use to attach these to your blasters, it's very thin, as you can tell, and the actual part of the tack rail is not very wide. It's sort of flimsy, so I could see these breaking down the line a little bit. Maybe they could have used a little bit thicker, but whatever, I'm not going to complain too much. This is kind of minor in the overall scheme of things. Now, in order to put these on, you take your clip, you clip it onto your blaster. So what we'll do is we'll just say, for instance, we'll take a Recon and we'll slap it on, and then you basically just friction fit it between these 2 little grooves. And then that's it. It doesn't come off. Very cool. But very easy to pull out. 2 fingers, just like that, out and in, real easy. Alright, now I want to show you guys something, because on the Demolisher I kind of noticed something that's kind of cool. Let's say you have your missile loaded, you have your extra spare here in the stock. Well, you know what? Clip one of these on. Let's just pull this one out for fun. If you take the missile, it actually doesn't fit in here this way, but if you kind of bend where the little tail fins are, it actually locks in to hold the 3rd missile, which I think is kind of cool. It's something I discovered yesterday. You can shake it pretty hard, nothing. Now, if you bump into something, it comes out pretty easy, so it's a pretty cool option for the Demolisher, because it'll give you a 3rd missile to be able to carry, and I actually like that. Now, I want to show you some of the cons. Alright, here's one of the things I don't like about these new stun grenades, so I want to make this point very clear. We got out our little scale. So the zombie stun grenades are 9 grams. In comparison to a Demolisher missile, they actually weigh the same amount as a Demolisher missile, 9. Now, in conjunction, let's take one of the zombie gears, 32 grams. Let's take the zombie missile, 41 grams. Let's take the football half with sticks of dynamite, or whatever they call this thing, 43 grams. And the zombie cube, 53 grams. Try to throw a Demolisher missile, and there's your comparison because they both weigh the same. All right, so I want to do a little demonstration purposes of me just throwing some of these so you guys can understand what I mean when I talk about how light the stun grenades are. Of course, if the foam has a little bit of weight to it, you can get more distance in your throw. So when we take the heaviest one of the bunch, I mean, I don't even have to really put it down too hard to get it all the way down range. And that goes with these two as well. I mean, I could easily throw these over 100 feet if I wanted to. I mean, but we're 20 feet away in my basement, so I just wanted to give you a quick demo. Now, these that are on the same weight equivalent as the Demolisher missile, I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's ridiculous. They don't go anywhere. That was thrown at like a football. Let me show you a couple other different ways you could throw it. So now I'm going to throw it like this. I'm just going to flick my wrist down so it tries to take advantage of the aerodynamics. I mean, not really much better. And the other way, I guess I could throw it this way and flip it down as well. I mean, that's probably the best way to do it, as you saw, but it doesn't matter. They're so light. If you throw them outdoors, you're going to get no range whatsoever. So that's why it's one of the biggest cons of this kit. Well, all right, everybody. There's all the information for the Modulus Close Quarters Upgrade Kit. I hope you found it informative. I will say that the two cons really are a drawback to this blaster. The $19.99 price tag is a major issue. Toys R Us, shame on you. You should be dropping this to the normal price of the other Modulus kits. And in fact, I would encourage you to actually drop it a little lower and make it around $9.99, $10.99. The quality of the foam for the stun grenades is just not there. The bayonet is a really, really nice option. Although it's not worth 20 bucks by itself. It does take your blasters to a different aesthetic profile, which I like. And I would probably not buy this kit again unless it drops significantly in price, or I can pick up these on Amazon.com when they go solo and they sell these without the stun grenades. Having said that, I don't regret my purchase. It does allow me to bring you guys more information as well as throw out some new combos from my Instagram account, so I'm pleased. My son definitely had some fun. Puts a smile on his face. That means it puts a smile on my face. But I would definitely caution you when you're going to buy this and really look at this video and make sure it's right for you. See you guys next time. Get ready for some close quarter action.
Throw it! Throw it! So dopey right now. Show me heat! Oh!
Throw it!
Heat.
Throw it!
Heat.
What was that? What was that?
Yeah, that's all we're getting.